Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Shimazu in the War for the Shogunate of Japan, although it's more appropriately called the Shimazu War for Independence. So essentially, we are fighting the Ashikaga and Usagi. However, Usagi are rebellious, so I'm really just fighting the Ashikaga. Assuming these guys don't all of a sudden become loyal, which they're not going to at this point. We are also dealing with the fact that we could have rebellions, which is something I'm not particularly happy about. What is this? One of the Usagi's troops is getting involved in a siege. Okay, well, if we take this last fort from the Ashikaga, we should have enough. There we go, and we did. We should have enough war score to take not only the shogunate, but hopefully a couple of their provinces. No. Okay, not take that. Take that? No, not that. Take that? Yes. And then some money. Yes. Okay, we are now shogun. The Katsura shogunate. Because I still have a queen regent ruling. Yeah. The Ashikaga become independent, sadly. However, these guys are now our vassal, but they hate us. So yeah, there's that. I'll figure some way to deal with it. That's about all I can say. Anyhow, we are now emperor, or not emperor, we're now shogun looking to become emperor. Once this all calculates itself all out, we may or may not be losing tons of money each month. In the meantime, however, let's make these guys slightly more happy with us. We don't actually have any claims on this, so we should get some, because we're going to have to wait 12 years before we can do anything there. On the other hand, there's a chance that we can get these guys. No, there's no chance we're going to get those guys low. It's worth a shot. We could make these guys a tributary state, or we could actually bother to wipe them out. But for now, we are going to do this and suppress rebels everywhere because there are rebels everywhere. Yeah, we have to do it through their land, don't we? Okay. We have positive income, so that's good news. We have negative stability, which is not good news. And we have a handful of provinces we need to court. The question is, can we interact with these guys in any way that matters? No. Okay. If we're lucky, this guy might... Actually, he can't declare a war, can he? No other daimyos for him to conquer. It's a shame, otherwise I could do seppuku to get a ton of monarch points. Are you guys gonna revolt anytime soon? Okay, well we have a lot of land force limit now, so I'll build up towards that while we wait, I guess. Plus, we're going to lose the regency we are currently in 3 years? Yeah, 3 years. These guys are not intimidated by us at all, are they? Yeah, better Diplotech tends to hurt. National fragmentation. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we have to do that, but ow, that's some money I wanted. Didn't want to have to spend. November. We'll be able to get it back reasonably fast. Still, another loan. And we all know how annoying that is. Let's focus admin power. How about now that I can actually affect things. Our new ruler's 4 admin, so that should get us 10 admin power a month, which is, well, not great. It'll help a bit. Plus I can pick up stuff like that, which will get me 10 or so. Aki is a Mori province. Will not tolerate such insolence. Just looking it over, trying to figure out if it was worth keeping another vassal on the field, and the answer really is no. There we go. Okay. Once we get some stability back and we get the new monarch on the throne, we should actually be in fairly good shape somehow. Still have to wipe out these guys. Really? Another one? It's annoying that we get that twice in a row. 10 years, we can take these guys out. They now have the Renaissance, which is annoying. There's no valid reason for me to attack them. Unfortunately. Okay. We should have a new monarch on the throne reasonably soon. Oh, 2 years. Darn. I guess it's... Oh yeah, I'm not even close. Let's do war taxes in case for some reason we end up in a war. Korea actually has apparently made a bit of a comeback here versus these guys. Cannot become their tributary, unfortunately. Free 2 development though, I'll take that. Want to get claims on all these so we can take them out. Either that or we use our vassal to do so. Even if our vassal does hate us. Once this is done, we will we'll become stable. And then we'll figure out what else we need to do. Our nobles, our priests, and our merchants have a very large influence on our realm right now. So, we'll see how that goes. No matter how it goes, it's going to go. On the other hand, apparently we got a reform. We are going to do decentralized. That way whatever lands we conquer come online faster. And that will definitely help in the short run with our consolidation of Japan. Making some of these, not the northern ones, but these southern ones somewhat prosperous. 1.5. Okay. Let's stabilize the realm. Spend 2 to stabilize it. And then we'll lose government reform progress we didn't even have, so I'm fine with that. And we can get some Diplo power as well. At the cost, of course, fending some minor merchants. Not nobility, they don't matter. In this game, no, they really do. We'll do that, we'll do 2, and then what'll that, yes, it'll let us 4. We'll do 5 and 6. As long as we don't go massively over our force limit, we should be good. The Ashikaga are never going to like us. Don't think we're ever going to get these guys to like us either. Well, maybe we would. We get like, what, 5 or more a year in improved relations every year, so we could pull it off. We could at least get them to roughly 0, even if they're not friendly towards us. Good trust, I guess. Huh. Oh, we don't want the Chosokabe. I don't think there's any good reason to have all these daimyo. It's not the type of game I want to play right now, is trying to handle dozens of rebellious vassals. Yeah. It's not worth the effort to mess around with some of that stuff. Oda have risen up in rebellion. We can squash that quickly enough, can't we? Or, actually, okay, it's already moving. It just doesn't look like it on the map because this is just short distance. There we go. Problem solved there. Still losing money though. We can do this stuff though. Forcibly expel Ronin. Sword hunt. That would cost us a fair amount of legitimacy. At least until our monarch is on the throne, that would be catastrophic to try and do. 69. Rebels. Agenda rebels, delightful. On the other hand, we now actually have a proper monarch on the throne. There we go. The Shimazu shogunate can now start to actually get off the ground. We are actually ranked 7th in the world right now, ahead of Castile. It's nice to see. What are the benefits of being shogun? I actually haven't bothered to check. Free diplo, mats, some absolutism, and envoy travel time. Absolutism is a little bit pointless, but happens that way. Still cannot deal with these guys. Okay, so we're going to deal with them in a slightly less or more traditional fashion, I guess. Do that. Congratulations, you're now loyal. Deal with it. Sometimes it's that easy to get these guys in line. Obviously, we're not going to be able to annex those guys for an age. On the other hand, we could steal some of their stuff to improve the capital if I really wanted to worry about offending people. Probably not. At least not for a while. Still, loyal daimyo. So good thing to have. And we got another really good general. And free money. All of a sudden, things are actually looking up for us. Now, if we could only get this tech done. 2 years. Plus, we have to deal with all this corruption. I think that means we're going to have to... the loss of money. Do that so we actually don't have corruption, if possible. Good legitimacy change, though, so that is nice to see. Interesting. Haven't really played around much with their mechanics. At some point I'm going to have to try a daimyo game where you play a shogun and you rule over the daimyos with an iron fist and use them to conquer things. But that's not this Let's Play. Considering how long it's taken me just to unite Japan, that could be a long way away. can't do anything with those guys for 6 years. How awful. We're going to be spending a long time trying to catch up in admin tech. As in a really long time. Well, we know for a fact that I'm not going to get colonialism. The odds of me getting colonialism were small anyway, unless I was already playing as the Ashikaga, just because of the amount of land I had to take. Anyhow, get some of this tech in line. Actually, you know what? Since we are at peace and none of my daimyos are rebellious, let's mothball the forts and drill the army. That way we at least get some benefit out of waiting. The Ming are, I'd say, weathering the rebels. Barely, but they are... I guess they're doing okay. Low mandates, they passed a reform. When it comes to trying to invade Japan, that's when we're going to want to attack. That is actually a really large stack for a rebel group. Wow, 33,000. We may actually see independence here from somebody. Maybe. Tough to say. It's always tough to say what's going on. Sheet of code, we've already got that. Rice sowing season, we can't get 2-3 stability. We're going to take the prestige loss because we actually get a fair amount. Expose the lies and arrange an execution for him, I guess. Shame, but that's what you get. Committing crimes, at least in these days. Execution. Not very pleasant, you know, but that's the way it goes. Strange that I'm still losing so much money, though. Oh, you're a level 2 one. What did it... Oh, that was dumb, hiring a level 2 one. We have an heir to the throne who's gifted in diplomacy and war, but terrible at admin. Is it hard-coded in the game the Shimazu can never have good administrators? Because I'm really starting to feel this way. Because we don't ever seem to get good admin people. Let's put you in place, even though we don't actually have any other religions yet. So, we still have... well, 4 more cases where we have to do that. Oh, apparently I'm not logged on to Steam somehow. That's weird. Oh, maybe the Steam servers are down. Hopefully that doesn't mean I've lost Iron Man status. That would be really infuriating. Huh. I guess the servers are down right now. But I'm recording this, so you guys probably will have no idea in the world when that was. But for me it matters, because I would actually like to get these achievements. I'll be infuriated if I have to start again because of a silly Steam outage. Be really annoyed if that's the case. Oh boy, that would be infuriating. We'll take the admin power because we're behind in admin power, of course. First, national idea. Ooh. See, I was going to say we do defensive, but I'm also thinking that as great as defensive is, it would, yeah, allow me to conquer, like, this area. It wouldn't be enough for me to take on the Ming, and that's the kicker. How do you get rid of the Ming? So I'm thinking we'll probably do... Ooh, I don't know. Expansion wouldn't be bad, but then we have all this we can't interact with. I think expansion will be the way we go. We'll jump down here and invade the Philippines where we can. Obviously, we're gonna have to deal with China again. Really depends what shape China's in when we catch up in tech and everything. Going at defensive wouldn't be the worst plan, because I'm gonna want to take it eventually. What is China taking for ideas? Economic. Interesting. It looks like they may actually lose land here to rebels. We'll see. The Ming tend to be almost impossible to be eliminated from the game. They're like cockroaches. Keep popping up everywhere. Let's lower our corruption reduction just a tad so we don't actually go bankrupt. Can attack these guys in 2 years? 2 years. Good. These guys, 36. I could force them to contribute to capital. They lose 2 development, we get 1. It's tough. That's tough to decide what I'm going to do. The problem is I can't kill those guys off. Grand Daimyo. I suppose if I vassalize these guys, they would become a normal daimyo, but then they'd get killed by these guys almost immediately. On the other hand, those guys are going to have to deal with pretender rebels. I suppose it does give me 8 additional troops that I don't have to fund, and a tiny bit of money. And someone to have royal marriages with. We're going to obviously wait to take the mill tech till we get the admin tech. No use accumulating any more corruption, you know? Colonialism has spawned. What a joy. What a joy. Not really. That means we're going to have to develop Kyoto again, probably, to get it. Unless we want to develop, like, down here for some strange reason. A lot of these provinces, unfortunately, are tree provinces. There's only a couple, I think, farmlands in the entire game. Or the entire area. Simple terrain, if you would. Oh no, there's a couple farmlands. Not a lot though. Okay. I know I was saying I was gonna go expansion. We're actually gonna go admin, military. We're gonna go defensive. Yeah, and we're also gonna take that. That way we can catch up in tech and also lower corruption for admin. So that will be it for this episode. We've pretty much locked in our rule of Japan. Next episode we'll take out the Ashikaga. So hope to see you guys all then. Bye for now.